But I want to ask you about this character, Simon Stiell. He's the United Nations top climate chief, some long title he's got, about the framework, this and that, da-da-da-da-da. He reckons that Australia is going to push the planet beyond boiling point, and by the year 2050, we'll only have one piece of fruit or vegetable a year. It'll be such a luxury. What is this nonsense? What's he talking about, Matt?
Well, I suppose, Rowan, my kids would probably cheer the fact of only having to have vegetables once a year. They'd be very happy with that. But I think everyone's just a little bit sick of these ridiculous and absurd Chicken Little style protestations from people, particularly how hypocritical they can be. And this particular UN climate czar was exposed for hypocrisy this week. Great work from Jeff Chambers there at the Australian, finding out that his job before he was the UN climate czar was as a parliamentarian in the Grenadian Parliament in the Caribbean there. And in that role, he actually helped pass a bill through the Grenada Parliament called the Hydrocarbon Incentives Bill. Now the Hydrocarbon Incentives Act. And he gave speeches promoting the fact that Grenada had to attract oil and gas investment to boost their fossil fuel production.
Fantastic.
I mean, where do these guys get off?
You're not suggesting hypocrisy.
I put the Ask Out on my Twitter account.
Yeah. Carry on. Yeah.
I said I put the Ask Out on my Twitter account, Rowan. Do we think in Australia we should have the Hydrocarbon Incentives Act? Do people think we should have that too? Because it's UN approved. The UN is asking us to do this. And so, look, maybe we should just get with the program and promote oil and gas in our country too.
Love it. And finally, Matt, before you go, the Coalition, there's been talk in the newspaper this morning, the Coalition is facing pushback from some Liberal and National MPs on the question of support for Israel. What is going on here? I would be very, very unimpressed, let's put it mildly, if the Liberals start to waver in their support, or the Coalition starts to waver in its support for Israel. Your thoughts?
Look, Rowan. I support Israel, and I definitely want to see Hamas destroyed. Look, I've been a bit shocked at the images out of Palestine, and I know you've highlighted the misinformation that's occurred in the last week, but I've had my concerns for some time. I don't like the images of entire suburbs just levelled, and I realise it's very, very difficult for Israel. I understand that, but we've seen a Catholic church bombed in recent weeks.
I have to disagree with you there. I think what is absolutely fundamental is that the hostages are released and that Hamas is finished as a terrorist organisation. That's my take on it. Thanks, Matt. Speak to you again soon.